On this episode of Project Makeover, an ancient bird steals my thunder, meets a shark, I forget how microphones work, and she tastes my shirt.
Thank you for joining me for episode 2 of Project Makeover. Today I'm going to get the car up in the air, get under the car, do a brief inspection of everything, see if there's any leaks, see if there's much rust, and then I'm going to try and diagnose the misfire that's clearly happening and the engine, and we will go from there.
Sliding under the car to take a look. Pinch weld is a little rusty, but not too bad. Exhaust is definitely old, a little ratty. Transmission is leaking somewhere. I'm gonna have to find out where, possibly from the plug, but it's a little difficult to tell with everything being so greasy. From the fill plug, I mean. Looks like even higher than that too, so that's going to require some investigating. Not the end of the world. That is what used to be my shifter, and that explains why it feels awful. So that'll be rebuilt, and it'll no longer look like dust. The Gevo looks pretty decent. There's no cracks, there's no dry rotting. I would guess that that was recently replaced. Transmission mounts both look recent as well. No cracks. Sway bar bushings, a little old. They'll definitely be replaced anyway. More oil leaks down here. Whole subframe is just covered in grease. Not sure if that's power steering or oil from the engine, or both. Probably both. So here, this long vertical piece. Let's see if you can see that. This is what a normal end link looks like. Straight as an arrow. Here is what the passenger side end link looks like. Tie rods definitely need to be replaced so my alignment guide doesn't kill me. Looks like someone went at this pretty aggressively. This exhaust hanger is like not even touching. Let's see. Yeah, that one is not in good shape. Definitely being replaced. Definitely have some rust. So this looks fairly recent, but the fuel tank has a pretty decent sized dent in it. It's all scraped up, and the scrapes have the same colored clay that's on the tires. leading me to believe this happened in the auction yard. So this is all within the past couple of weeks. Definitely going to drop this to make sure everything's okay, but no leaks that I can tell. A little bit of juiciness inside of the bumper, hopefully you can see that. So there might be a fuel leak up top. It doesn't smell like it, but you never know. Let's see. Yeah, CV boots. I'll have to clean them up. It looks like they might be cracked, but they're definitely all gunked up. So I'm going to be replacing some boots. Here it goes into the diff. Yeah, this is dirty. These bushings are basically just dust. So this is the diff mount. Looking a little dry and cracked. That'll be on the replacement list. Looks like the hard brake line over here is leaking a bit. No big deal. That'll get fixed. There's a lot of oil down here. And then there's this exhaust repair job. A lot of crappy welds. Put in a bung pretty haphazardly for an O2 sensor. Looks like they welded in this on both ends pretty poorly. I don't even know what that is, but it's no bueno. So clearly I have some work to do, but first I'd like to get it running well. This is not running well. Sounds like I have a misfire, so to diagnose it, I'm going to pull spark plug wires one by one to figure out which cylinders aren't firing. I already did this prior to recording, so that's cylinder 2. There was no difference when I pulled the spark plug wire. That's cylinder 6. Again, no difference when I pulled the spark plug wire, so those are definitely my culprits, but to illustrate my point, I'm going to pull this last wire down here, and you'll hear a new misfire. And that is my 4-cylinder BMW 635. So clearly I wanted to get to work on fixing this issue as soon as possible. There we go. All fixed.